Hey, what's going on, Facebook, YouTube? I want to talk about chakras and how they could be dangerous, the energies in your body. Okay, now this is a very controversial conversation that I want to have with you guys here today, because I always felt like if you was ready, you can open up the third eye, heart chakra, all those upper chakras from the heart up, right? Because that's when the change starts to really happen and affect you on what we call spiritual, non-physical. But I think that we should slow track that, and I'm going to tell you exactly why more towards the end of this video. But let me start to break it down for those of you guys that don't know what a chakra is. Well, chakra basically means a spinning wheel or a spinning fan. It's a Chinese word. But a chakra is based off our meridians inside of our bodies, and these are like energy systems, energy sources, or places in our body where there's a lot more energy than other places. You can actually feel this here and now. So let's do a test, because I don't want you to be in your imagination, because once you're in your imagination, this will mean nothing and do nothing for you. Okay, so I want you to take your hand, either your left or your right. Let's take your left hand, okay? Take your left hand and your right hand, put them together, go like this. Nice. Get a lot of friction on there, right? A lot of friction, yeah. Alright, now I want you to lift up your shirt, right? And put it right over your belly button. Then slowly creep up. And at your solar plexus, I'm sure you felt like a indentation or something, like it pressed in, right? Now if you slowly go down, you start to lose feeling, and then feeling comes back. Now if you go up, right? I'm not trying to show you guys my body, but you go up, you should feel it again here. And you should feel it in certain places along your body more than others. Now, that practice right there is not for everybody. Some people are not going to feel absolutely nothing. Some people are going to feel everything. They're going to be like, whoa, I wish I could have just, realized I could have done that. Well, I'm sure you guys have seen somewhere, maybe in your school, maybe on the internet, or maybe at some random workout, fitness, yoga center, the image of somebody meditating and chakras. I'm going to show you right here. Now that's the display of the chakras, okay? Now all these centers are supposed to do something else, or they represent a certain part of your reality. Now, is it like this energy is creating that part of your reality? Let's not go that far. It's just the placement of the energy and how it makes sense with how your body moves and what you're doing with that part of your body. Now, these energy systems actually go towards your organs. They correlate with certain organs. So, when you break out the characteristics of these chakras, they actually make sense. Now, I'm going to say it as far as I know it and how clear I can make this. Alright, so there's 7 major chakras that's in the body. They all have their colors. Some people see that they're different. So the root chakra is red. And that's right where your tailbone would be, or your pelvic bone, way at the bottom. That would be red. And as the title says, root, that is the base of your reality. So in the root chakra, it's just going to be for your survival. So this is going to be your energy level, how you, like, it's the force that keeps you wanting to eat, sleep, and survive and maintain yourself. Now, as we go up, this is the Sacral Chakra. This is, the root is red and the sacral is orange, a bright orange. Now, for those of you that grew up on Kung Fu flicks, you would notice that a lot of Chi masters or Kung Fu masters, they would use this energy of this force. They would come down here and push out from down here, because this is where they would focus that energy. They would use that Chi from the sacral. Now the sacral is for your emotions. It's an emotional based chakra. This is like, if you're more about pleasure, if you're more about being creative, if you're more about your active emotions, this chakra is going to be more active in you than the other ones. Okay, the fifth chakra is easily called the Heart Chakra. Why? Because it's right here at your heart. Now these all have different names in Indian and in Chinese, of course. But the Heart Chakra is, of course, is for compassion, self-love, and to love other people. Just to keep it simple, right? Then we move up to the the throat chakra is for expression. Simply known because it's from the throat, right? This is how you express yourself. But it's not just for expression at your vocal cords. It's your bodily expressions, your intellectual expressions, your emotional expressions, and so on and so forth. And then we go up to and a really popular chakra that everybody at least heard the name of is the third eye. The third eye is like the all-seeing eye. It's for your perception. It's for clarity. Now, the top is the crown chakra. Some people feel that it's here on the crown. Some people feel like it's a little higher, but it's actually here on the crown because this is in the body. The 7 chakras are in the body. It's from here and extends out a little bit. And this is for divinity, like that aha moment, that enlightened experience, that Holy Ghost experience. It's the connection to something else or to God or whatever you believe in, to divine. It's the connection to divine. Now, okay, now that we know the basis of what the chakras do, let me tell you where the danger lies. Now, for the first 3 chakras, the root, the sacral, and the solar plexus, these chakras are basically for living in your day-to-day reality, basically. Now, when it comes up to the heart chakra is the middle chakra. So what happens is you have a blend between all the physical aspects of your life and then the non-physical aspects of your life colliding. So you're going to get a taste of both worlds if you have a lot of energy here, or if this is successfully opened the right way. That's what they like to say, open, but don't think about that. if this is activated the right way, you're gonna get a taste of both worlds, and that could be dangerous. Why? Because one, most importantly, it is fantastic if you do get balance here, and everything else is balanced, and you can get here, then everything will be okay. If everything else underneath it is balanced, when you get here, everything will be fine, because of course you'll be able to have self-love, and you'll be able to have compassion for everybody around you. So you'll be feeling great. Life will be amazing for you. But what actually happens is that we all end up having emotional problems. Like if you're homeless, of course, like the root chakra is damaged because you're having survival problems. And at the sacral, massive amounts of people in the world are having emotional problems. So the sacral is probably not doing that well. It's probably off balance. And majority of us have some type of anxiety or some kind of self-issue. So we're not feeling that confidence, and we're not feeling that authority to take action. We're not self-centered. We're not centering in ourselves. So the solar plexus chakra is probably not where it's supposed to be neither. So when it comes to having the heart chakra, usually it just won't be activated, because if you're not emotionally stable, you're not mentally secure and physically secure with yourself, you're not going to be able to have love or compassion within yourself or with other people in a realistic way. So if from some reason or somehow this chakra becomes active, it will cause you problems, because since it's a blending between the upper and the lower chakras, you're going to get some of the taste of the throat chakra. Now let me make this clear to you. Once you go to the higher chakras, there's a different level than the basic level. So let me go do that. Well, with the throat chakra, it's the chakra of expression. So this is expression of all kinds, in all perspectives, in all layers of reality. So it's basically connected to your hearing, your speaking, and your expression in all ways. So that's for the physical and the non-physical. So things that are, you'll start to hear things that are not there, feel things that are not there, and see things that are not there. That comes up to the third eye, because you'll get a trickle of everything from below. Like if this is active, you get a little trickle here, but if this is active, you get all of it. So if this is active, you get a little trickle of sight and perception, but if this is active, you get all of it. Now if the third eye is open, a whole lot of stuff happens. It's just like a video game, honestly. So I really don't want to go into it, because when people start, oh wow, I can, like they just go, I'm sure we've seen many examples on TV, but yeah, you can see into different layers and perspectives of reality. If you can see other things, you can do other things. Let's put it like that. And the crown chakra is just the connection with other realities and dimensions. So just get an ideal of, if you're connected, you're connected. People who have connections, they can do a lot, right? They can do a lot. So back to the heart chakra. This is the focus of this video, because it's right here and it's closer to the lower chakra, so it's more possible to get here than anywhere else to some degree. Now, so if you activate this and you're unstable on the bottom, you're probably gonna go lose your shit. right? You're probably gonna end up in an insane asylum. Honestly, like some people that are in the insane asylum have this problem. They're just energetically off balance. They would say, oh, they have a chemical imbalance, however you want to put it, but they're off balance here because their emotions are off kiltered, and their self-awareness is not there. So once you get this love and compassion activated with the other aspects of it, with this energy trickling down into it, you start to hear, feel, and see stuff, and then you can't place it because you have no stable foundation. You're already off your rocker mentally, so how are you going to be able to take seeing things that you don't want to see, or hearing things that you don't want to hear, or feeling things that you don't want to feel? So let me put it like this, to really bring it home to you. Act like you're not a fan of scary movies, or you're just not a fan of sci-fi and fantasy movies. Now, like, if you're just chilling at home and every once in a while that becomes your reality, I think you'll lose your shit. Now, for somebody who has stability at the core of these energies, that would be like, oh, that's cool. Like, it won't affect you because you'll have the separation from yourself and what else is going on. You'll be like, okay, this is just happening. It's just happening. It's not like it's really affecting me on that much of a level, unless if I choose to let it affect me on this level. So I'm gonna wrap up right there, and if that wasn't clear, you can always drop me a question right here and I can be more clear about the situation, or I can send you a couple of links of people that explain it more a lot better, and people that are actually activated in all of these regions, that are enlightened, that have personal experience with this theirself. I do have personal experience to a certain degree, but when people have it to the highest degree, that's what you want to hear. Okay, so thank you for listening to this. Please like, share, follow, subscribe, do whatever you can do, whatever you have to do, and peace.